Hello, and this is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to you from my TBC Live broadcast number 316. I want to first of all apologize to everyone that I'm running late today for my live broadcast. This is not like me, but I had a family matter that I definitely had to deal with that comes first before anything. Okay, so and I'm sure you understand for those that's here. And if there's no one here, that's okay too. But it looks like I got two uh, viewers. It looks like here. If my wonderful loved one is here watching me, I want to apologize to you if you're here, and Kayla also, and also my butterball recall. But I'm thanking everyone for being here. Again, I'm saying to you, I apologize for y'all being late, but I definitely had a family matter I had to tend to. Okay. Okay. So okay. Okay, thank you so much for my Bangladesh community for being so faithful and always there with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Um, Now, what I normally do, this is going to be probably a very short broadcast, shorter than usual, because I got some things going on right now, family-wise. So I'm going to just go through the blog right now at this point, okay? And today we had five five great send button meetings. Okay, and all leaders did a fine job. I was at all of them. Now, folks, for me, I may not understand your language, okay, but I can see your faces and see you working, and that's good enough for me. I was in everybody's chat area to let y'all know I was there, and I know some of you probably saw that I was there. Okay, your keywords were superb. Every one of y'all was keywords superb. In the Bangladesh community. I saw it, and I can't announce it because that's only for, as you know, for people that have a send button in in their in their TBC wallet. Okay, but all of you did a wonderful, wonderful job. Okay, all of you did a wonderful job. All of you did. Every one of you did a wonderful job. I was very proud of of the leaders and went over the same information that Randy did yesterday. Great job, because we want to grow this community as you know it, okay? We want to grow it to 1 billion members. Thank you so much for the hard work y'all put in today, all send button meetings. I want to also thank Mr. Mbe Derek for his 12th day of French training. I mean, he is really doing a great job with his people over in camera. Great job. Now, he also did his 77 live broadcast. I believe that was yesterday. He said, if you take TBC serious, I like this title. If you take TBC serious, then it would seriously change your life for the better. I couldn't say that. And that's kind of a little bit what I'm going to talk about today for a little bit. And I did not know. That's the third day in a row. Oh my God. Saturday, Sunday, and now today. Oh my God. 3 days in a row I've been featured on the blog. And he says, here's the message. Don't rush through your training. I went over the content video, that not the content the admin put in the day before. And I emphasize that if you really want to get through and learn as much as you can, when you become a part of our community, you'll go through some training, but make sure you're getting the right training and also that the training is not rushed. Yes, we want to move swiftly get to 1 billion members, but we want to make sure everybody's trained properly. And my brother Darren Haywood over in New Zealand, he's featured 2 days in a row himself. Support broadcasters to create unity in the TBC community. Great. Awesome. Okay. And I believe that was all for that. Now, let me come out of this screen share for just a minute. All right. Now, the thing that I'm going to say to you is this. You know, as we continue, each one of us as members of TBC, we're going through our own individual journeys. But the key thing is that we have to stay unified, even though we're going as individuals. That's the message I'm saying. Even though we are going individually through our journey, through TBC to 1 billion members, we have to make sure that we are staying unified, meaning we have to be saying the right things. We have to be taking action the same way. Now, it may be a little different for some of us, meaning that we have to make sure we're following the tools in place that's in our blog. We got to make sure we're going through doing the rapid reward system. We got to make sure that we are doing everything possible. Everything possible. Okay? We have to make sure that. We simply have to make sure that. You know? We have to make sure that. So, we have to make sure we're exercising all the tools in place. Now, what could be keeping some of us doing that is that what's going on here in our mindset. We have to make sure. We have to make sure. We have to make sure. Okay? We have to make sure. We have to make sure. We have to make sure. Okay? We simply have to make sure. I have a person from Africa, that friend of mine in Africa, trying to call me, a male that I've been knowing. He's not knowing that I'm doing a broadcast right now, so I can't answer and talk to him now, okay? But I'm going to just say this. He's from Ghana, by the way, a friend of mine, you know, that's been in TBC. I've taught him a lot of things. This is a male. But let me say something to you. You're going to be successful in the Billion Coin, and only you're going to be successful if you follow what's in the blog and you do exactly what it says. I couldn't put it any plainer. You're not going to progress like you want to progress in the TBC if you don't learn and you get the proper training, like we all have said this week. Each is indicated, and if you've been at assembly meetings, you've heard what the leaders have talk about. All of them are talking about the same types of things, building our community, you know, following all the tools in place in the blog in our Crinkle Cash back office. Make sure that when there's time to pay your fee in a year, that you know when that month is. And if you know that you don't know that much about the cryptocurrency, as in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin, now is the time to learn. Okay? Instead of always searching for a cash center, become a cash center. Meaning you got to know something about that. Now, see, that's one of the things that I'm talking about. Know your stuff. Know your TBC. Know TBC. Know what it is. Every facet what it is. Know what it's not. And know your correct role. We are in the distribution phase, folks. Eben says it nearly every week, at least once a week. We're not at the phase where our coin is liquid yet in terms of using it for goods and services. We can use it still. There was a video on the blog in one part of Africa. It looked like it could have been Nigeria. I'm not sure. where people are coming out and paying 100% TBC. TVs, detergent, food, all kinds of things they're paying for. See, in other countries, they can do that. Here in the United States, not yet. We got a very powerful government here. And they are still determined. The news is, I saw something on one of my cryptocurrency websites that the SEC in the United States are now looking for the blockchain, that the same technology that makes our coin, that makes the market-based coins like Bitcoin, that blockchain technology, they're now looking at that blockchain technology in businesses that to use that. Maybe they can start using it in their computer systems. See, it works like this, folks. Sooner or later, the powers that be, they're not going to be able to beat this thing, beat down this cryptocurrency. Digital currency is here to stay, folks. So that old saying, if you can't beat them, join them. Stop trying to defeat them. Fiat currency is going to soon be a thing of the past. Paper currency I'm talking about. That wasn't meant to stay forever. It's been around for ages, over 100 years. Folks, it is now time for digital currency. And we just happen to have a digital currency that happens to be based on abundance. And it always will be. It will never be on the market. And that's the thing. That's what it's not. It is not a market-based digital currency. It is a abundance based on people, by the people, for the people. And that's what people need to understand. Our coin is not going anywhere. We're going to affect 1 billion people on this earth. The word is going to get out about the Billion Coin. And we're going to continue to be a private-based conglomerate. We're going to be confined to our own privacy without no outside interference. We don't need anybody's help. We got everything we need right here. Us, the people. It is powerful when people are in numbers. Remember what I said. It is powerful with people in numbers. Or people in numbers can be powerful. To change some things for the better, to lift humanity so people could reap upon abundance instead of scarcity. That's what we're about. It's time to change. It's time to change. And that's what you got to understand, okay? It is time to change. And we can make those changes. We can do it together. We can do it, be unified. So as I say again, as you go through your journeys together, and go through your journeys as individuals, we all still have to be unified to the end, okay? I don't have too much else to really talk to you about today. That was basically what I want to talk to you about, that we stay, the message I'm getting to you is this. As you go individual on your journey till we get to 1 billion members, let's stay unified and obey everything that's in the blog. Okay? All right. Again, that's it. Does anyone have any questions? No questions, it looks like. All those that came in later, I want you to know, I apologize. I came a little later today than usual, and because I had a family matter I had to take care of. So y'all have a great one, and I will see you tomorrow. at my usual time at 3 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard Time. Just check your time zone to make sure that it all matches, okay? Have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.